decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as a decorated champion from MMA. That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about. They could be the next big crossover star from the cage to the squared circle to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have an MMA champion going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you, too.
We are so excited for your arrival at WWE. There's been so many successful crossover stars between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you could be bigger than all of them.
Thanks. I think so, too. So, what's the plan?
We want to get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're gonna head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some training partners with MMA experience to make you feel comfortable. Who do you prefer?
I'd love to mix it up with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Excellent. A huge surprise.
I'll do my best.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, I gotta ask, are the rumors true?
Becky, we've met backstage at one of my fights, right?
We did, and it's good to see you again, but I feel like you're dodging my question.
Well, what would be the fun if I answered it?
Even though it'd be a spoiler, I might be able to at least give you a few pointers about WWE.
I'll take them either way. Could apply to MMA, too.
Alright, I don't want to tell you too much in case we cross paths in the ring someday, but I will give you one piece of advice. In WWE, you can't trust anyone. I once had someone steal my oatmeal and still haven't found the rotten culprit 3 years later.
Interesting. But what about your husband? You can't even trust him?
There are exceptions. Anyway, it was good catching up. Maybe I'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah, maybe.
a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's one of the hottest stars from MMA.
Are the rumors true? Will they be the #1 pick? We'll find out soon enough.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. You've been on top of the fight game for years in MMA. What personality traits led to your success?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Valhalla and I are starting an all-girl pop group. You want in?
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh,
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations coming from a different sport. A lot of eyeballs on you tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Valhalla, but I guess I can squeeze in time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by. There's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? At least in MMA, I knew when I was going to get hit. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed, masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown. And I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
I'm fine. I know we didn't cross paths too much when you were in MMA, but...
Listen,
That's what...
look, if I were you...
I appreciate your advice, but...
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy.
You're the best. Thanks so much.
Can't wait.
Wow, where did they get this competitor from?
The following is scheduled for one fall.
Highly anticipated and feared. It's SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
And her opponent, from Australia, Sarah!
Not only is this an opportunity for the #1 pick to show her skills in a WWE ring for the first time, it's also a chance to erase the memory of that attack last week.
You got that right, Michael. I'm sure she's a lot more comfortable in the ring where her opponent isn't hiding in the shadows.
Well, if the former MMA champion lives up to the hype, Sensational Starla might be wishing she could hide. This could be a very one-sided matchup.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Left shot hits the ribs. Sharp clothesline. Oh, man. Ooh, stinging kick.
Big clothesline. She's starting to struggle here.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of offense, though.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Grit your teeth. And she really has no answer to any of this offense.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Clothesline. Big boot.
Just got her bell rung, but she can take it.
Oh, man. Ouch.
Left shot hits the ribs. Sharp clothesline.
She's in total control at the moment.
Yeah, she is not wasting this opportunity.
And a big boot.
Oh, man. Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
There you go, Cole. She's got it down for the count. She might end it here.
Powers out. She powered out.
This started as a match. Now it's a test of will.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous!
Starla looks out of it.
2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit, it'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
know you like attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
Who is them? Did you convince some desperate lackey to be your sidekick?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone.
Roxanne's an attention-seeking...
I hope you're right.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And her opponent, from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring. And did you hear the impact of that?
Oh.
Body shot. Sharp clothesline.
And Perez is having the fight brought right to her there.
But time is on her side. This match ain't even close to over. Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Wow, yeah, and Perez is busted open now. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Roxanne is being overwhelmed.
This is where Roxanne will be tested.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Being placed onto the top rope.
What more can this superstar do? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match. From the top. Whoa! Superplex.
That wasn't just a move. That was a statement.
A quick reversal from her.
Now she's looking for some momentum.
She's refusing to give in to that burst of attacks.
Short clothesline hits its mark. Caught with a lariat. She's lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
And she's landing hit after hit here.
Yeah, she's pulling out all the stops.
Boom! Big boot!
What a boot!
There you go, Cole. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous!
Perez looks out of it.
2 count. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez has recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah, Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know?
We used to date.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow. You came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that. But I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay, and try to win? Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point, I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit. So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We could use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity tag titles.
Is there any room for cosplay in that plan of yours? No? Okay, then how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still have my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone non-stop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got 1 million of them. You notice my new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working? Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning.
There's the tag. Tag is it.
Hey, Lexus and JC, do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview. Call this the Performance Center,
That's a good
not
tag.
the Flop Around Center. Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right? Oh, look! It's the dynamic duo of disappointment! You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase.
Tag is good.
Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe. Are you two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe? Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. Well, that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing? You two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
One, two, three, four.
I've seen more impressive moves in a slow motion replay.
Tag is good.
I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses.
One, two, that's three. Bring it.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are. Typically, Unity title matches are intergender, but we're progressive here at NXT, so I'll allow it.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great, and Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane.
The following contest is a intergender tag team.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs' game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, you have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly. While already in the thick of things.
Wow. Ooh, clobbered with the back fist. Oh, vicious running knee lift. Man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow.
And the champ now having to deal with relentless strikes from a motivated challenger. Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Brutality.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Oh, wow.
Lights out.
And now the tag. Stopping their opponent.
Followed by a forearm smash.
Slingshot neck breaker.
Nice. With the counter. Got flipped upside down there. Getting clubbed by the axe handle. Oh, look at these kicks. Oh.
Rights and lefts. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes. Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down on a Jacy Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. It might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first? Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's our hilarious WWE class clown. How wonderful.
It is! I have an incredible idea to stop these mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop Mutiny's insurrection?
Magic. You and Isla Dawn cursed the tag titles. You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against Mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long, dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together you can hex them!
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang...
We are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please. Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity. We could make up a secret handshake that we spend hours perfecting with spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you step on this path, there's no turning back. Do you really want to learn our secrets?
Oh, I do. But...
Yeah.
I'll get back to you.
The WWE Universe has been waiting for this match. You ready for the...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Australia, Sarah! And her opponent from Wolverhampton, England, Here is your winner,
Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's our hilarious... Let's have it then.
Magic. You and Isla Dawn.
What exactly?
You.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goon.
Is this a song?
You could curse them. You.
Stop.
I just figured there are so...
We are not...
You won't have to do it alone.
No secret handshakes. Be warned, though. Once...
Yes!
That will not be necessary.
Yes, of course.
It's time for the unholy union to make their presence known. They send a shiver right down my spine.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven don't look too scared, Byron.
Well, it looks like they've got a new member of their coven.
That's one half of the Unity Champions. Why would she be associating with the unholy union?
I'm not sure, Saxton, and it doesn't look like Isla and Alba are quite sure either.
Wait a second here. Is she floating?
This is witchcraft.
Well, that spell didn't turn out too well.
At least Chelsea and Piper are amused.
See, Saxton? There was no real magic here.
Isla and Alba do not seem very happy with their new acolyte.
Looks like their coven mate is ready to go anyway. She's leading the charge to the ring.
She's leading it on her own. Isla and Alba have abandoned their new sidekick.
And the witch in training has no idea she's alone.
She does now.
The referee's making this a handicap match. Here we go with one half of the Unity Tag Team Champions in an unscheduled. She's going for the cover. And bypasses the pinfall.
She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice.
Oh, what a response.
Oh, man.
Sharp clothesline. Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting. A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
All about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex!
Any move from the top like that is nearly catastrophic.
And a kick.
Ooh. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Oh. And Piper's derailed for a moment by that attack. Big boot.
Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Getting out of harm's way.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Has an answer for Niven.
Sharp clothesline.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh.
Schoolboy. Into the pin.
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
That's still a quick kick out at this point.
And now the momentum is firmly in her favor.
She's in the driver's seat now.
Boom! Big boot. She's looking winded now.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, though, at this point in the handicap match.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot. Looks to climb the top rope. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Oh, no! Crashing down.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
She fights back with the counter.
Talk about rocking the jaw.
Nicely countered with a hard-hitting DDT.
Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker. And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum.
And saw what was coming there. Clothesline.
Oh, ouch. Ooh. Oh. Boom.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Niven in big-time jeopardy.
2. She wins! She wins!
Here is your winner.
She wasn't even prepared to compete, and this superstar...
I don't know what was in your wee brain out there, but you owe us an explanation. You're not the ones who should be mad. You walked out on me, and I ended up in a handicap.
Which I...
Would I be here if
Which
you
one?
told me? Please don't.
All this?
Oh, I am so... I think
No.
it's cool.
Oh my, this is certainly a new look for this superstar.
The following contest is a six-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
We know that this half of the Unity Tag Champions has a reputation for her sense of humor, but I'm not sure if her partners are in on the joke. From Dungeon to Diva to an all-time great.
And their opponents, first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
The Queen of Hearts, the boat, whatever you call her, Natalya deserves the accolades.
Amateur wrestling, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, so many ways to hurt you.
You know, we've seen Natalya's confidence shaken a few times as of late. She's had some tough roadblocks in her path.
If I know...
The unholy alliance has become an unholy trinity.
And I'm not sure Isla and Alba are too happy about it after getting a look at their partner's ridiculous outfit.
Well, they better get on the same page fast because their opponents aren't afraid of things that go bump in the night. Big boot. Ooh.
Left shot hits the ribs.
Oh, vicious body shot. Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Uh-oh. She's able to evade. And now placed in the corner. Just mounted. With punch. And not.
And a stop to the gut.
Sharp clothesline. Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast. But this could also light a fire under you. Make you fight even harder.
And well-timed maneuver there.
Just disrespectful. Oh, man. And a clothesline. Ooh! Quick side step on Natalya.
She's being derailed here.
Yeah, you got to make those tags to keep yourself fresh when you're facing this many opponents. Ooh, brutal forearm. Natalya. Sit out powerbomb.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
Oh, jeez, that could take you out.
There's two, and she kicks out at two.
That was a long 2 count there. She did it. She made the tag.
Got the leg. Bang and screw. That'll tear your knee up.
That could grow to long-lasting knee damage.
Double arm lock. Wow. She could end this thing right here. And she's not done yet.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
That didn't go as Asuka designed. Big forearm. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
That looks painful.
Oh, step up Enziguri. Oh. Saw it coming. It counters it. Right to the kidneys from behind. Spin attack. Here it is. Kick out of one.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Ooh. Ooh. Alba shifts that to her favor. Drop kick from behind. The offense catching up with her now.
Alba Fire digging deep into the arsenal here with the goal bomb.
Cover.
Oh, breaking up the pin.
Oh, what a clothesline. Bam. Boom. Step up Enziguri. Boom. Fire is really gaining the momentum now.
You're not going to find Alba showing any remorse.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Sharp chop.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
We don't often see Asuka in this position.
Asuka certainly being tested here.
Getting the tag could be the momentum swing they needed.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, step up in. Gary. Super kick. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. Ooh. From the top. Oof. Crash and burn.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch. Getting her set up for something in the corner. Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
Right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Enziguri. And Alba perhaps not the only one with a killer instinct in this one.
Yeah, Asuka looked confident going on the attack.
Up high. All the way down to the floor. Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Elbow fire with the goalie bomb.
Transition to the cover.
But is it enough?
Boom. Oof. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Belly to back suplex. No.
Kick to the spine. Getting set up in the corner now. Oh, man. Boom.
German suplex. Tag made.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Oh, she manages to reverse it. Oh, a step up enziguri.
Ooh.
Fire scaling the turnbuckles.
From the top, and the fire with the swanton. Will fire finish things now?
Ooh. Bang, drop kick. Well executed takedown.
And she's set right into that corner.
Oh, no! Crashing down.
Ooh, getting cooked down by surprise. Oh! Ooh! Boom! Bam! Oh, ouch! Ooh! Arm trap, sit out, spine buster.
Here we go. Cover. 2. Got it. No, just a 2. Obviously still has some fight left. Boom. Boom. Kick after kick. Stunning kicks by the Empress of Tomorrow. Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Nice go behind. Up across the shoulders. Carry bomb. Looking for the victory. Oh. Oh. Boom. Boom. From the top. Boom. She's making the climb to the top rope. From the heavens,
She went airborne and missed.
oh, what a clothesline. Asuka's looking beaten down, guys. It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind. And Alba got bottled up there.
That's right, Naomi. Keep bringing the glove.
Ooh, boom. Ooh, scattered that one. With the lariat. Ooh. Ooh.
Asuka turns it around.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. Asuka's being overwhelmed. This has to be a bit demoralizing for the Empress. Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Ooh, ooh. Oh, ouch.
Ooh.
Taking things to the top rope.
Oh, it's going to happen. Fire with the swanton. Will that stop Asuka?
There's two. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
You can never underestimate the will of Asuka. The desire of the Empress in full display with that kick out.
Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again? Or is her confidence shaken? Ooh, Fire is really gaining the momentum now.
And I don't think anything can stop Fire now.
Uh-oh.
Caught with a jawbreaker.
And that can be a first step towards Alba gaining control.
The U-turn Alba needed in this match could have been that right there.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
She gets the shoulder up.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Boom. Oh.
Elbow throw, saying not today. Basement drop kick.
Asuka's being overwhelmed.
This has to be a bit demoralizing for the Empress.
Clothesline!
Off with their head.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Alba Fire with a swanton.
Will Fire finish things now? 2. Got it. What a tag match we just saw.
Here are your winners. Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
Despite the clearly evident tension, this unholy trio has scored a dominant victory.
I don't know, Cole. They might have won the match, but these witches don't look like they're stirring the same cauldron.